struggling. They don't love me anyway. They don't love me anyway. Struggling, 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 struggling. They don't love me anyway.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It is your girl Anifa, and we are currently getting ready to go to my friend's Death to My 20s party. I've never been to a funeral themed party for your 20s, but I feel like it's such a dope theme, and I can't wait to see like what my friend has done with this. And yeah, we are about to start getting ready. I have my lemongrass tea. This is like my favorite tea ever. And yeah, let's start getting ready. Let's talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna put music on and we're gonna get going because I'm running late. I'm gonna start this off with putting this on. Ugh. So this is a lip tint that I got from TikTok shop. All the makeup that I use, I'm gonna link below. Let's do I want to do my eyes first because doing face is easy, but eyes can take time. Okay, so we're gonna just do my eyebrows real quick. And it snowed today, but there's like the snow has kind of melted. So I'm gonna keep my outfit, but I was literally about to change my outfit to pants because I was like, this looks really cold. So it's gonna be cold, but I'm gonna be wearing pantyhose with my skirt. Is it pantyhose or just leggings? I think leggings. I don't know. But I'm gonna be wearing leggings or stockings. What do you call tights? The tights? But yeah, I'm gonna be wearing like sheer black leggings or tights or pantyhose underneath of my skirt. I need to slow down and calm down. Breathe. Woo. Jump scare. Okay, so I'm gonna take I need new concealer, but first we need a job. So let's go ahead and apply this. Okay, so we apply that. Then I'm gonna apply some under eye. So this is like the lift tinted color corrector. If you have like hyperpigmentation, dark circles under your eyes, this is perfect for kind of like making it way easier for you to apply concealer. You know how sometimes like if you have dark circles, like you'll apply the concealer, but then it's still not enough and you just like cake it on. This kind of like cuts the work in like half. So this corrects and takes away the darkness in the eye so that you don't have to use as much concealer. Like you can use way less concealer when you use a color corrector. So I've always used this. You can use it as blush. You can use it as lipstick. You can use it as eyeshadow. I literally love multi-use products, and that's one of them that I have. Actually, instead of like waiting for things to dry, I'm just gonna. Oh, this this is already chaotic. I'm just gonna keep on going. So now we're gonna use our foundation. I am using the Win Beauty foundation. I'm the shade Achieve 390. Yeah, this brand is on like 75% off sale on Ulta because they are discontinuing it. I even went one time I was online and I literally started for like $2. Like it was like way less, way more than 70% off. It said 92% off. I was like, what? And that was like I think that like this week or last week. I was so shocked, honey. I was like, this is insane. Do I like the foundation? Yes. I only bought it because there was an amazing guy who was there who helped me buy this product. And the way he sold it to me was a bit sketchy. Like he was amazing, but he was like basically like because I went in looking for a full coverage foundation, and then he was like, "You should buy this one. Like even though it's a skin tint, it finishes like a full coverage foundation. Blah 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 blah. This is not a full coverage foundation, and honestly, even if I try to make it full coverage, it doesn't need full coverage." Like, you know, full coverage. Full coverage is Huda Beauty's full filter foundation. I think she discontinued it. That's full coverage. Okay. And I am still on the lookout for a full coverage foundation because mm, um like I love me a skin tint, but sometimes like on special occasions like today, oh I would have loved a full coverage foundation. So I don't know. I feel like full coverage is cute and all, but it's cute for like regular day. I mean, not full coverage. I feel like skin tints are cute for regular days, but not when you want to go to your birthday dinner or honestly even a wedding or a special event. Like sometimes you just want to cake it on without like over applying product. And I feel like with skin tints and like medium coverage foundations, like in order to get that full coverage look, you would have to just kind of keep applying and applying and applying, and you just wearing a whole bunch of caked up makeup when with full coverage, you could have probably got that full coverage look with way less product because it is formulated to have more coverage. My whole opinion on this brand too, like it is just so crazy that they I don't even know how long they were in Ulta, but like it was not that long. I think they launched in Ulta in like maybe 2023 or 2024. Like I think at most it's been like 2 years of them being in retail. They're already like exiting, which it just shows you how volatile the beauty market is. Like I know a lot of these celebrities launch stuff and like then like you know people are always like, oh, another celebrity brand, but I feel like sometimes these celebrities like they don't fully grasp what they are getting themselves into because they'll have like basically I forgot the name of like the people that usually like approach celebrities and influencers who already have, is it incubator? I forget the name of it, but it's like a group of people who already have an idea, already have a product, and they just need to slap a brand, like branding and a celebrity face to it, and they feel like, oh, this is enough for the brand to do well. A lot of there's a couple like for example, Rare Beauty. I think it might be like that. Basically every single celebrity beauty brand, well not every single but a lot of them, because I know like Tracy Ellis Ross, hair care brand, like she actually like did it herself. I think I watched her on Emma Gree's podcast and she was talking about how like she didn't want to go that route. And then I was watching another beauty brand talk about like the process, and they were just talking about how that's like one of the easiest process, but like you know, like is it worth it, like at what cost? So I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath Labs palette. Again, this is another brand too that was once in Sephora all over. Like you could literally find it at your local Sephora's. Now they've like reduced the number of stores that they have in store because in Sephora's, because Sephora is extremely like an extremely competitive environment to survive in. And yeah. Anyways, y'all, let's do this eye look. So for this eye look, I'm going in with this like brown. I love talking about beauty, y'all. Like I've built my career in beauty, and I just be like I be yapping, and I can't wait to continue building my career in beauty and share with you guys and bring you guys on the journey. It's just right now we're unemployed. We're unemployed and stressed. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a smoky brown eye, but I'm gonna like layer things up So first we did like this brown. It's really pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite black from this Huda Beauty gold rose. I've had this for so many years. I think I got this when I was studying abroad in London the first time. I'm using the wrong palette. That's not the palette I was gonna use next. Yeah, I have so many palettes, but everything is like under this table. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use this Astra Strong palette for Morphe, and they have this brown that I like. So like I'm gonna build up the smoky eye. So first we did like an orangey brown. Now I'm gonna do like a deeper, more ashier brown on my lid. I actually like accidentally tapped into like a green, and now it's giving like green smoky under eye. I mean smoky eye. Okay, this is already so pretty. I'm obsessed. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that green because I already used it. I feel like green is still like a funeral color. Do you guys like the green look? I'm kind of liking it, y'all. Like that was an accident that I made that now I like. Because it's still like a smoky eye, but do I like that? I look crazy right now, but when I do the rest of my makeup, it'll come together. Let me do my makeup and then I'll be back to show you guys the rest of it. Hey you guys, so I just finished doing my makeup. This is what it looks like. I feel like I don't know if I like the green, but I'm gonna unravel my hair. I might add more black to it so that it can be like a deeper black, because I feel like I wasn't going for a green look. I was going for like really dark eyeshadow. But yeah, I'm gonna add more black. The darker the berry, the better. I'm just taking out my hair and then I'm gonna get dressed. It's already 6. The event starts at 6, but I literally live 10 minutes away from her, so I just need to be there by 6:30. I feel like. I was gonna do my hair in a half up, half down, but I actually think I want to wear my hair down. Probably just do like that, and then this is like my go-to hairstyle, anyways. What did I want to do? Oh, make the eyeshadow darker. Oh, it's in there. Okay, so we're just gonna put this on top. This black from Huda Beauty, like this. I'm just gonna like lay it on top. I'm gonna move it a little bit higher because I have hooded eyes and I want it to be like more intense. With hooded eyes, if you don't like blend your eyeshadow up, it's gonna look like you're almost not wearing eyeshadow. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the edges. Like that. Okay, much better. I'm gonna get dressed and then I'll be back to show you guys my outfit. Hey guys, so this is what the outfit is looking like so far from afar. Do we like the hair down, or did you guys like it when I had my hair up? I don't know. I'm not gonna put hair up, but I'm just gonna wear it down. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking of wearing. Well, this is what I am wearing. Don't buy leggings from Ross because they are not curvy girl, mid-size girl, little on the heavier side girl. They're just not. Like, I think these are leggings for someone who is either a small and like maybe medium. I think that's pushing it. But I'm probably gonna wear it with this jacket because it's so cold. And then we're just gonna wear my boots. This is like the type of outfit. I need to get pictures in this outfit. I don't think I'm gonna get pictures tonight. But how y'all feeling about this? Is this cute? Let me show you guys with the mirror. I moved the mirror to here. This is cute. It's giving bad bitch. It's giving I'm going to some. Hey, you guys. So today is Wednesday, January 28th, week 3 of my job search. Earlier in the day, you guys saw me job searching and working on some little admin work. Week 3, still no interviews in my ideal career field, which is getting like a full-time 9 to 5. However, today was really interesting. I didn't film this because I film with my camera, and so it's kind of hard to get some of the other things that happen in my life when I need to use my camera to film and show you guys. So anyway, today I had 2 job interviews for a bridge job. So a bridge job is anything that just doesn't cause you stress and allows you to work and get income while still applying and trying to figure out like your next professional path. And so I had 2 bridge job interviews. One was at a bank, and guess what? For the bank interview, I overslept. Yep, I overslept. The interview was at 7:40 a.m. I did go to sleep really late. I was working on this project that I'm gonna tell you more about. I don't know if I'm gonna talk more about it this vlog. If I do talk about it tomorrow, we'll talk about it. But if not, I've mentioned it before, but like we'll go into deeper details. So I was up working on that project, the business idea. And then I went to sleep really late. And then I literally woke up from hearing the door slam because I sleep in the basement. I heard my brother leave for school, and that's what woke me up. Yep. Like that literally is what woke me up. Like, how did that wake me up? But I didn't hear my alarm, nor did I hear my phone ring. Tell me why I called them back. I told them I'm still interested in the role and that something happened with and I couldn't get to the phone. And literally they haven't called me back. Like they are not moving forward with me at all. Like that's just like one of those situations where I'm like, okay, it happened. And I think this is like the second time that I've missed an interview. And I feel like every time it's happened, like the first time it happened, they rescheduled and then like I never got the job anyways. Like they put me through like 5 rounds of interviews. I interviewed with like so many people and I still didn't get the job. And then like the week after I got my literal perfect job. Not perfect, but it was like I got my first job in the beauty industry, which that was the dream. The actual road stuff was not a dream, but like working in the beauty industry at a corporate level, that was one of my dreams. And I got that like 2 weeks later after that didn't work out. So I feel like sometimes like things like that happening is not always like, oh my God, like you missed an opportunity. I think sometimes like circumstances will happen and like it will prevent you from going and doing something. And I think last night it's like, bro, I put my alarm on. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the phone ringing. What I heard though was my brother leaving for school upstairs. Like, and he wasn't even that loud. Like, how did I hear that small little sound, but I did not hear my own phone ringing and people calling me for the interview? So that's what happened with the interview. I did feel at peace because I knew that the commitment that that role required at the bank would require me to like step into a rigid schedule of like 9 to 5. Well, it probably wouldn't be 9 to 5, but it'd probably be like Monday to Friday, maybe like 9 to like 3 p.m. because it's like 30 hours a week. And I would be, showing up consistently, working towards a path. Not that I would be working towards it, but like I don't know where in those 30 hours a week I could still fit my full-time job search, right? Or looking for a job. And if I did get a job, how am I going to quit a job at the bank, like out of nowhere? It just felt like that job was like not a true bridge job. It seemed like it was more of like a bigger commitment that I just wasn't ready to make. And then the other job was a Pilates job. That job interview I had at 1 p.m. I went to that interview. Things were going well, but then what ended up happening is that my schedule and what I could commit to did not align with what they had open for. So like basically what happened is that like they had opportunities. The location that I applied to, they were hiring, which they didn't say this on the app. I mean, when I applied, it just said part-time Pilates, like I think it was like a front desk type of job. And I was like, cool. And then they also give you like free classes. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And so basically what ended up happening is that they're looking for someone who can work 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I was like, I literally cannot commit to that because let's say I get a job this month. I wanted to get like a job that I could still do and not quit right away. And like those hours are like when my brother is at school, so that it's the car situation is weird. And then like in the mornings, like my sister takes my younger brother to school, like taking the car would be crazy. Like it was just like all these things that I was putting into account, and I was just like, this doesn't work. And there was kind of like this contentness of like, you know what, like this just isn't it. And right now that's how I felt. But the manager that I was talking to, she was super sweet. She was like, hey, call me back if like to email her and reach out again if like my schedule changes and my availability opens up, and then she's gonna let me know if there's a job that like aligns more, because like I would prefer to do either take shifts that are in the afternoon or on the weekends, because if I get a full-time job and I want to still keep that job and make extra money, I can keep it, and it still works with like the schedule that I have right now. Like if I took it right now, like I wouldn't have to watch, like my brother would be home, someone would be there to watch him, and even if someone wasn't there, I could always take him to my parents' store and be like, hey, I gotta go to work. but like, or my dad can come home and watch him, or my mom can get picked up early and come watch him. But like, I think like it was just like realistically putting these roles into like how do they fit into my life? That was where I was struggling with. And with the bank role, obviously I effed it up myself. But with the Pilates job, it didn't work out. And I think like it just showed me like, oh my God, like, okay, Anifa, sometimes things are just not meant to work out. Like what's for you will not miss you. It literally will not miss you. And I think sometimes things are not for you. Missing you could be you oversleeping or you showing up and the recruiter realizing, hey, your availability doesn't align with what we're hiring for. So it's not going to work. So that was today. Hey, you guys. So I am about to eat dinner. For dinner, we're having matoke with sauce. So matoke is basically like a hybrid between, I wouldn't say it's a hybrid, but it's in the banana category, kind of like bananas and plantain, except it's not as sweet as either of those. But yeah, it's so freaking good. It's from East Africa. I don't know if other parts of Africa eats it, but Uganda in particular, they are obsessed with matoke. As well as like Kenya, Rwanda, like you can find matokes there. So freaking good. Ooh, y'all want to bite? Y'all want to taste it? Ooh, I just dropped some. Okay. You know what? I'm about to do a deep clean of my room anyways. I'll put that inside. Because my space is such a mess. Like it looks insane. I look like a feral cat at this point. What the hell? Anyways, y'all. You want a bite? You can have some first. You can have some first. Okay. You like it? Mm-hmm. So freaking good. My mom did recently teach me how to make it. So we'll make it together one of these days. And yeah, you can probably find it at your local African store. I don't know if they all sell it, but it's usually frozen. You can buy it frozen, but like the ones that come straight from like Africa, I think some of them come from Asia, they come frozen.
Just clear. January has been about building momentum the right way. Working alongside people who actually get it. Moving through the city with purpose. Showing up excited, not depleted. This is our first full year building from without. The best pre-prepared.
Good afternoon. I am currently getting ready to go do a shift for Reflex. I picked this shift up like last week, and I am doing 2 shifts. I'm doing one today and one tomorrow. They're very short 4-hour shifts. So it shouldn't be too bad. This is my first time working at Ralph Lauren. If you guys didn't know, I pick up shifts, like retail shifts on the side through this app called Reflex. And like that's how I can make some money, especially now that I'm currently unemployed. But yeah, it's definitely like a good way to make money. I'm gonna leave my referral link below so you guys can try it out if you want to try it out. If you need extra money, the other app that I actually tried the other day, I don't think I filmed the day I tried this app because it was ghetto. I knew that shift was gonna be ghetto. I knew it's nothing exciting to talk about because it was my first ever warehouse shift. Yeah, not like I have to really need the money for me to do a shift like that again, seriously. But I did like a shift at HelloFresh warehouse. It humbled me. It humbled me. I heard a girl saying the other day, like, oh, sometimes you just need your ass handed to you so that you can be humble. Like you need to schedule a humble session so that it can like give you more confidence and like know that you can life can't get any worse than that. And I think that was one of my humbling moments. Like, yo, you need moments like that in life so that you can have more courage to say yes, to go after opportunities, because you need to be reminded of what reality can also look like. And so that's what I did the other day. And I got that shift from through an app called the app is called, what is it called? Workwhile. I'm also gonna leave my link if you guys want to try that one out. They also have like shifts for Ralph Lauren. They have shifts for like warehouses. Like it varies for that one. I would say for Workwhile app, you make more money. So that's what I would recommend it for. If you want to make just like a little bit more money, that app is great. Anyways, this week has been a very slow job searching week. I'm not gonna lie. I need to like lock the F back in next week. I would say this week it's been less applying, more messaging recruiters, more like not easy apply, but like directly applying on companies' websites, looking through who's posting and urgently looking for people. I think like that's like honestly one of the smartest things you can do instead of like waiting around for opportunities, like go directly to the source. So if I find recruiters that are posting about jobs, I message them, I connect with them. Most of the time they're connecting with me. And then it's like once you find one recruiter, especially within your industry, like you literally they all like repost each other, so you start kind of like building a network of recruiters that you follow and are connected with and will directly message anytime they post a role that you feel aligned with. So I feel like that has been like a very good thing for me in my job search. So I guess like I'm not like applying at the level like volume that I was applying at before. I'm just more focused on um like quality, intentionality. Oh, that is a lot of blush. Ooh, they're not gonna like that. The other thing too that I haven't shown you guys is that I've been focusing on my beauty brand event that I've been talking about, like that I'm doing for my beauty brand business that I'm also working on. But the event is kind of like a first step. It's kind of like connecting with the community, like understanding people's needs, connecting with people, seeing how they respond to an event like this, and like it will give me an idea of how they respond to the business. For this event, basically I'm collaborating with a few brands, which I'm like I haven't gotten any responses from brands yet, but I'm gonna be collaborating with a few brands and we're gonna put together a shade matching event. It's gonna be like a social community vibe, like very like networking, talking to people, getting education. I'm gonna find makeup artists who can volunteer. I also know how to shade match. I shade matched for a few months for Bare Minerals in London, East London, and I shade matched all types of women. So like I will also be shade matching people, and then there will just be like a whole bunch of like different activities that we could possibly do, vendors that I could collaborate with. Like I'm really just trying to figure out of like different ways to really elevate this experience, finding venues. Like this week has been all about finding venues and doing like a mass outreach to brands. And yeah, I reached out to a whole bunch of brands this week. Some of them have already told me that they sent my emails to like their PR people. And honestly, that's like a first step. Like you want someone to respond to you and say, hey, you forwarded to this person, because that's how conversations get started. And then also I've worked like behind the scenes, so I know how this works. Like for example, if I was on like the other side, I will see an email. I wouldn't immediately also always respond. It would probably like be like, okay, clocked. Let me think about it, and then like maybe in a few days, I might respond to you and say, hey, I'm going to bring this up to, I'm going to forward this to someone else or bring it up to someone else, and then I'll get back to you. And then maybe in a week or so, I'll get back to you letting you know, hey, do you have questions? Like maybe we brought it up in a meeting and we have questions for you, or maybe we want to meet with you and schedule and understand like, okay, what is this event? How can we help? Maybe we love it. And like, this is like a very amazing partnership. And also as someone who has like sought out brand partnerships, I also know that like silence can also happen. Non-response could also happen. You might not even get like one brand to say yes. And so like I know like the type of game that I'm going into, which is why I gave myself like a few months to lock in brand partnerships. I'm not like rushing to make this happen. But yeah, so I'm super excited to like be doing everything. And yeah, like this week is just all about not locking in, but like outreach. It's like an outreach week. I've already like decided which venues that I'm interested in. I'm like still kind of like searching around. I think I found my perfect venue. I'm gonna reach out to them at some point, either this week or next week, to go like look at it. But I looked at like different options, like, okay, if we were to collaborate with a venue that maybe is expensive, we can't afford it, what could we offer them? Or if we were gonna buy that venue, like if I was gonna pay for the venue, how much would it be? And like I feel like right now, like I'm at ease with everything. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna finish my makeup. Let's just finish it and then I'll be back to talk to you guys. I think I'll keep the camera going, yeah. Hey everyone. Today is Friday, January 29th, and I did my second shift at Ralph Lauren. Honestly, this location is really chill. I like how there's a balance of people leaving you alone and you doing work and the work not being crazy hard, as well as there are people that are yappers and they will talk to you, or if you find other reflexers that'll talk to you. So sometimes I felt I was having conversations and I was able to socialize, and then other times I was focused on getting the work done. So I like that there is a balance between those two. But yeah, I'm ready to go home. It is 3 p.m. and I haven't ate anything. And yeah, I don't know if I'll come back to this location. It's so far. I wish there were more stores near me that did reflex, but there aren't. And so I'd be driving down here to do a shift. And the shifts are not, they don't pay that much for it to be worth it at this point to me. So I'm kind of reconsidering. The warehouse job that I was telling you about, that one, they actually pay good, but it's hell. It's literally prison. It is literally prison because you're on an assembly line. And I'm like, girl, how bad do you need this money? Whereas this, working at Ralph Lauren, it's cute, it's classy, it's demure, it's not too much. They're not expecting you to give your life away, work the hardest. No, they just want you to work. And I like that. Other thing too is today there is a ICE a strike. So people are not going to work, people are not going to school, and I just wanted to address this because honestly, I came to the US as an immigrant. My parents immigrated us here when I was young, and had it not been for immigration, my life would not be what it is today. I would be in Rwanda, probably married, probably with kids, and working hard. I wouldn't have had the opportunities that I got when I came here. And so seeing that there's people who live in countries where they feel like they can't have a better life and they come to the US and they're hardworking too. Oh my God. When I was in some of the shifts, I just see so many immigrants, and you could just tell that they are hard workers. They're willing to do jobs that nobody else wants to do. And I feel like America punishes them when they actually contribute so much to the economy. And even for me, I contribute to the economy. I'm not lazy. Even though I'm unemployed right now, I'm doing the best that I can to make money. I pay taxes. I do all these things, and I just feel what the current administration, the Trump administration, what America is doing right now to immigrants is so disgusting. Immigrants, literally, we're the ones, immigrants, Native Americans, African Americans, we are the reason why this country it is what it is, without the lower bottom class that America likes to oppress, you wouldn't have billionaires, you wouldn't have these corporations. Capitalism couldn't survive if everybody if there weren't some people that were willing to take the lower paying jobs and who were willing to do the hard work. And I feel when you have immigrants coming here, it does help the economy. You know what I mean? Farmers, for example, if someone wants to get a college education, are they going to be a farmer? No. And so I think for me, it's just really important to talk about this, and just the violence, the everything, people dying, just for them wanting to have a better opportunity in life is just all so sad. And the fact that it's I have to talk to my mom and my siblings about, okay, this is what you do, this is safety. Other thing too, if you're a naturalized citizen, go to your local social security office. You probably have to make an appointment. If you do go without an appointment, it's gonna take you forever to be able to do this, but go make an appointment. I'm gonna link the website below. Make an appointment, go and make sure that your if you have citizenship through naturalization, that it is updated, that it is in their system, because getting your certificate and passport is not enough. You have to go to the social security office and they have to update it on your social security. And then when they look up your passport and everything else, like they will be able to find that you're a citizen. I think what I did is I went with my passport as well as my naturalization paper, and that was like that like confirmed my citizenship. Like even though I've had my citizenship for a while, for so many years now, you have to still go to the social security office and update your status. So that's one thing, because you don't want to get caught up in one of these situations and then like you have your naturalized citizen and then like ICE tries to like verify your citizenship through your passport or even like your naturalization paper, and they're like you're not a citizen because it doesn't pop up. So that's the other thing too. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. Although I couldn't boycott today, like I'm gonna try my best to be more vocal on my platforms. Today people are saying like if you're not boycotting, don't buy anything. So I'm just gonna go home and chill for the rest of the day and eat. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it's a really sad thing, and I just hope that things get better. I feel like since 2020, it's like it's only gotten worse, and like the world is just in so much pain and there's so much chaos, and you know, like it's just a lot. But yeah, if you are like soaking all this in mentally and it's impacting you, take a break from social. Like don't let this take over you mentally, because unfortunately in a capitalist society, like it's like you still have to take care of yourself, you still have to show up, you still have to go to work, all these things, but you got it, and God willing, we're gonna get through this.